her last litter of puppies. Thank goodness she's done, and she's retired mama now.
Oh.
And all of her puppies have found their homes. She's just waiting patiently for her home. She's really sweet, obviously. She loves
She's
people.
so kind.
She gets a bit nervous around other dogs just because she's not sure how to interact with them when they're not her puppies.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And but other than that, she's really good to go on walks, but it's always been listed that she puts a cap on it at about half a mile. She went on a sleepover recently and just walked into her foster shower and was like, I'm ready.
Oh
Bathe
my gosh,
me.
she's me.
Yeah,
We can
she-
walk
She's
to the
really
bathroom
great.
and then that's it and take a bath.
What an angel. So
Oh.
probably a no dog home, but she's good with people and she likes
could-
baths.
Yeah, she could go to a dog home, just a well-matched dog companion.
Yeah.
So if you have a dog and you're interested in Pozzoli, you just bring your dog along with you to APA. And
There
they
we
can
go.
Meet and greet, and then if they become friends, then they could be family members.
And it's kismet.
Oh.
Oh, and what? How do they contact you to adopt Pozzoli or meet Pozzoli?
Yeah, you could head to our website. It's austinpetsalive.org, or you can go on our Instagram page, just at Austin Pets Alive. She's on our Instagram. She's on our website. Or you could just come on down to our Town Lake location. It's on Cesar Chavez, and she's there. She's usually in our adoption building because she loves meeting people. So we like keeping her.
Walked in since then. Her tail wags and is like, potential person to pet me.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's been sniffing everybody. She's head of security tonight.
Yeah.
She's
gotta be-
terrible security. She's gonna let everyone
She loves
in.
everyone. So
She's perfect. Well, give it up for Pozzoli and Katara. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
Y'all.
so
Really appreciate
much.
Katara. Thank you.
I'm gonna try to get her off the stage, but
She's
no
like, you
problem.
know what?
That's
This is
okay.
my
She
new
just wants
spot.
to chill.
She's
She
like,
can
I'm the
chill.
star. What are you talking
She
about?
says absolutely
for
not.
you.
Good job, Magic.
Please adopt her. Go visit her. She's super sweet. She deserves it. It's the summer. It's kitten season, so be aware of that. But also, it's Pozzoli season.
It's Pozzoli season.
Yeah, it's true.
I love Pozzoli on
Don't-
a hot day.
Yeah, don't sleep on it, man. She's super
No,
cute.
she's
If I
snuggle
had
with her.
space for another dog and my dog wouldn't throw a full-blown
Oh,
tantrum if I
yeah.
brought another dog
Yeah.
home. Like to the point where I would come home and she'd be like, I don't know why the bed's on fire. Ask the other dog. Mom, if
Yeah.
that's your real name. No, she would be a full-blown
No.
temper tantrum.
Celine Dion wouldn't know what to do. My cat.
Well, Celine Dion is her. When you like, it's like it's the Cher and Dion effect from Clueless. Like when
Oh,
you
yeah.
name a child after a celebrity, like they're doomed.
Yeah, that's true.
They
It's
doomed.
my fault.
Are you guys ready to kick off some music here
yeah,
at the
you ready for our
Brixton?
amazing guest tonight?
It's incredible. You want to do it at the same time
yeah,
for
we
episode
do. Let's
90?
do it. Yeah, episode 90.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Shawnee Kilgore, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Oh, yeah.
Time slips away at the end of the day. The music is languid and low. You and your smile won't be home for a while. So may I kiss your cheek before you go. The breeze in the air and the world is out there. Maybe there's nothing to know. Your home is so far, and that's not where you are. So may I kiss your cheek before you go. What of the morning? What of the truths of yesterday? What of the night you couldn't stay? would you postpone the task and just let the moon rise aglow? 'Cause you'll drive through the night while I'm tucked in so tight. So may I kiss your cheek before you go? May I kiss your cheek? May I softly speak? May I kiss your cheek before you go?
All right.
Yes, give it up.
That was for
Shawnee
Pizzoli.
Kilgore. That one was for you, Pizzoli.
Yes.
That was for you. I kissed her cheek a lot
Yes.
earlier.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here again, Shawnee.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it.
90th.
I
Yeah,
know.
90.
Yay.
We're so old. It's exciting. 10 away from 100. That's how you count.
Wow.
You're welcome. We'd like to begin the first section of our interview portion of the show.
Okay.
Like how I just added 4
Yeah,
words
no,
for
that
a
was good.
segment.
No, say it
Whatever.
out, yeah.
I'm tired. I'm a thesaurus. Okay. We like to start with stan mail. It's like stalker fan mail. It's recognized by Webster Dictionary as a real word, so I'm just going to commit to it.
It's true.
Stan.
Okay.
Oh, stans.
Oh, Stan.
The first stan, they're basically, throughout the week, we encourage stans from all over the world to send us their questions, and we like to see what comes in. Raul from Salinas, California writes in, love your collaboration with Joss Whedon. If you could play the role of any character in Joss Whedon's movie, who would it be?
His movie, like
Movies
Serenity?
or TV shows, yeah.
Oh,
Anything.
oh, gal. I kind of feel like an angel sometimes.
Perfect.
Like, super broody. And I have chickens,
Yeah.
and chickens go broody.
Yeah.
So,
Like, everyone wants to be a Buffy, but they're probably an angel.
yeah. Yeah.
Internally.
Right.
Were you a Buffy fan?
I think I'm on the demon dog. What was that?
What?
Clem? I think I'm more like him.
Clem.
Yeah. The demon dog.
I mean, why? You're not demonic.
I mean, well, no, I mean, he's not demonic, really.
It's just in the name.
Yeah.
You like a good belly rub and a walk, you know.
Actually, I'm going to change my
A
answer real quick.
half-mile
I would
walk.
be a Kaylee.
Oh, okay.
Definitely a Kaylee.
Why a Kaylee?
She's adorable, but she's a super badass, and
love
she's
that.
a mechanic and like runs the Serenity ship, and
Perfect.
wears coveralls, and yeah.
Any excuse to wear coveralls, I'm all about.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Let's
love
all
a
change our
onesie.
answers to that. I love coveralls.
Good onesie, yeah.
Love a onesie until you have to pee, but even then you feel liberated. You're like, you know what? I look great with this onesie gathered around my ankles and knees, and I'm entirely naked, sitting here like Buddha on the toilet. It's
yeah.
fine.
Or a wet onesie.
wet onesie.
Okay. It's the title of my next film.
Title of your sex tape. Wet onesie.
My sex tape?
What?
Woof. Okay, so Poe in Lowell, Massachusetts writes in Big Giant Me is my favorite song.
Aw.
If you woke up tomorrow a giant, what's the first thing you would do? Pee everywhere.
Kimberly.
What?
Possibly.
Like start a
She's into water
Um,
sports.
First thing I would do, I would go and do I have a contract house painting job starting
Awesome.
next week, and the ceilings are really, really tall.
So you would
I
go to work.
I would go to work. I would go do that job.
That's fun. You're like, I would get stuff done.
Yeah.
I would finally find Clifford the big red dog,
Oh, yeah.
and we would rule the world.
Wow.
Just an armada of us. That's it.
Yeah.
Just us two giant people. Or I'd step on a bunch of stuff for fun.
I would like lick the top of Mount Everest just to see what it
Lick
tastes
it.
like.
I think your tongue would stick to it, though. That'd be terrible.
You don't know.
Yeah, maybe if you're super giant, your breath is like really hot.
Yeah.
Maybe
like-
so. Maybe
Is
you
that how
melt.
dragons everything? Are we coming on to something?
Dragon.
Dragons breathe fire because they're so big that
They're
everything
so
is
big
big.
and
Their
everything
athletes'
is
feet,
fine.
terrible.
Wow.
Horrible. Bad psoriasis. I don't know. I was trying to think
Yeah.
about the topical
Awful
conditions.
UTIs. We have a gift for you from
Yes.
Lorraine the Train. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Lorraine the Train.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
Steven knows.
Don't yell for her because
She will
it'll
find
go
you.
to her head and she will find you.
You know how Facebook listens to you for ads?
Yeah,
Lorraine.
listens to
It's
you
Lorraine.
for if you're low on shampoo. But she noticed that you have a chicken
I do
So
have
cute.
a chicken.
named Mama.
Yes.
And so she's very crafty. So she thought that maybe Mama could use a little tutu.
Yeah. A
A
little,
little chicken
purple,
tutu.
blue.
Yeah, a little
long
something fancy
moment.
just to tie around her.
Something to flow down the stairs when
Yes.
she greets her ex-husband at the door.
Exactly. You
she
could have
has
had
so
this.
many. Which one?
Yeah.
I know. Well, you
This
never
is
know.
delightful. Thank you.
And then she also she said, in case you were thinking of adopting another one and having maybe a baby chick,
uh-huh.
here's some pants.
Little tiny pants.
Because chickens and pants are a thing apparently on the internet.
Have you seen this? The chicken
so-
I
wearing
have
like
not
blue
seen-
sweatpants?
Yeah, there's a chicken in blue sweatpants. So there's a little
Social
chick
media
pant.
person, put
Thank
that in the
you.
comments right now. It's the funniest video I've ever seen. It's a chicken wearing like small, I think they're like baby sweatpants.
Yeah,
I
little
have
jogger
seen that.
pants.
And you can see their knees moving. Didn't know chickens' knees moved like that
I
until
didn't
you
know
like
chickens had knees.
put it in pants. And those people who are like, if dogs who wear pants, would they wear pants long ways or would they wear just pants over their butts? This solves the what if chicken. See, she's looking at it right now. Are you looking at the chicken in the pants? That's a chicken in
Yes!
a pants face.
Oh, look at it.
As long as
It's
as long
hysterical.
as the clothing doesn't stay on for too long, because they have to like keep themselves clean.
Right, that's what I
yeah.
thought.
Yeah. It's
That's
not.
the same thing with me. I don't
Yeah.
like to wear pants for too long.
Yes.
You got to air it out.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Hygiene,
I like to
mommy. Thank you,
She really
Lorraine.
is.
Yeah, she's good.
I had one question before we get to another song because I love like my sister because we live in my family lives in Kansas and everyone in Kansas like does not consider chicken rearing a hobby. I moved to like a city. She moved to a city in Kansas and everyone was like, "Oh, what a cool hobby! You're chickens." She was like,
Huh.
"It's not a hobby. I like eggs. I don't really know, but
Right.
I feel like people outside sometimes people in Austin though they may not come from like farm places. They think chicken rearing is a hobby. And I was like, what other hobbies do you have that other people would be surprised that you have?
That
Or
is
like
a
interest.
hobby.
Oh, that's my
Yeah.
question.
Like what other hobbies? It was a long walk to the park.
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
Walking in the park. That's crazy hobby.
Right.
Oh,
I
that's just
wouldn't do it.
dangerous. I listen to too many true crime podcasts to walk in a park. I'll just stay fat. I don't care. No.
Walk in the mall.
What? I love collecting coffee mugs. I love coffee mugs.
Oh, how many do you have?
Well, I don't have that many. The collection stays pretty, like, it's just the favorites. It's not, it's a quality over quantity thing. But yeah, my favorite coffee mug is it's white and it just has a little painted snail on
Oh.
it.
Oh, why does that sound
Yeah.
so cute? We both had an idea of what they look like in our head. I would love to have a weird cross-reference image of that. Like,
Yeah.
Yours
My
is really
snail's wearing
cute.
pants just like the chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, little blue pants.
Wet, slimy pants.
Wet, slimy pants. Also the name of my sex tape.
wait, but
No, too much?
I just heard Brenda goes, "Oh no,
Oh,
no,
no. My
no,
mom. Oh, no.
no." No. How many? Again, like, how many is that though? Like, even though,
So
like you
no,
say that,
like maybe 15, maybe 12 to 15.
That's a
can't-
collection.
Yeah, I was like, I can't keep 4 unbroken coffee
I was
mugs
just going
in
to
my
say,
house.
you can't,
I break everything.
Everything is plastic.
It should
Right.
be, or like wrapped in bubble
You can't
wrap.
have coffee at my house.
I know.
You're
It's
not
honestly,
allowed.
I don't trust myself with these things. I recently went to Ireland with my mom, and she was like, "Let's go to Waterford Crystal, and I'll buy you something nice." And I was like, I don't.
Was she poking fun at you?
No, she was not.
Oh.
And ironically, I was like, you know what? I'll just get like a ring or something that I can't break. Shit you not. 30 seconds later, I went to the bathroom to like use lotion to get my one ring off my fat swollen finger, and I threw it down the fucking drain.
Knew it.
And I came out crying, and the lady was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" I was like, "I dropped my ring down the drain." She was like, "The one I just sold you?" And she was like, I was like, no, the one I bought 3 days ago. It's not a big deal. I can't hold on to anything. It's fair. Don't trust myself with nothing. Does anyone want to hear some more music?
Wow.
While I go cry about the things I've broken in my
let's
life?
give you a moment to cry in the bathroom and then
Now I'm
lose
sweaty.
your
I
rings.
feel like guilty. Okay.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Linda.
Yeah. Let's hear another song. You guys ready for another song?
Keep that
Yeah.
applause going for Shawnee Kilgore, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
This is a song that I wrote about having writer's block, and it's called At the Water's Edge. I broke the silence and I broke the dawn. It's just the wrong side of the writer that you woke upon. I will be coming back, I will be coming strong. I held the pages and I held the pen. I held the broken heart that couldn't seem to bleed again. I'm coming empty, but I'm coming in. I've been drinking at the water's edge, prayed for thunder in the watershed, dreamed a bridge across the riverbed. When it dried, I bled. I pray for music and I pray for words. I pray for anything but silence in the mouths of birds. It's more than I expect, it's more than I deserve. Maybe I've taken more than mine. Maybe I'm here taking shots of someone else's wine. My breath is coming back, gasping line by line. I've been drinking at the water's edge, prayed for thunder in the watershed, dreamed a bridge across the riverbed. When it dried, I I've been drinking at the water's edge, prayed for thunder in the watershed, dreamed a bridge across the riverbed. When it dried, I bled. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Shawnee Kilgore, ladies and gentlemen. Also, mini shout out to Kim, who just had to get off mic and leap over to grab our drinks.
It was so hard. My butt is so sweaty. Okay.
That's the title of my set.
There it is.
It was so hard. My
Nope,
butt is so
nope,
sweaty.
Nope.
I hate myself.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
This is going to be a thing now. All right.
Nope.
Online. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a T-shirt
Yeah,
first.
we have a
What's
T-shirt
wrong with me?
giveaway.
Kim, thank you.
Yeah, it's why I'm here.
Mhm.
We have if you RSVP, you have a chance to win a T-shirt.
Bam, bam, bam,
Do. I don't know what that was.
That was fun.
But our first T-shirt giveaway is a double. It's Angel and Marissa.
Hey.
Hi.
Met them earlier. Lovely couple.
Y'all are the fanciest.
I know. Love your shoes, Marissa.
Yeah.
Come through.
Look very
there
that
he
was
goes.
late. Yeah, no. All right.
Our sound guy's been begging us to get the sound, like the Vuvuzela horn app on our phone. Like,
that what
I
it's
need
called?
any other. Well, I'm thinking of the soccer horns. I don't know, sports.
I'll just take off my shirt and whip it around like they do in
Woo!
soccer.
Like in
You
the
want
old
a
days.
T-shirt? Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Great.
RSVP to our
Is
events.
that the T-shirt they win?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that I take off my sweaty body.
Ooh, it's like a sham wow. Good Lord. If you join our Patreon for as little as $1 a month, you can walk away with a shirt tonight.
$1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's
$15
less than a
month?
Starbucks coffee.
That's less than like 8 Starbucks coffees.
That's true.
It's too many coffees. We also have, they're very soft T-shirts, but if you join like $15 a month, you get a monthly merch box. And we just send you, I know, it's fun. Like you get a T-shirt and like a CD or whatever, some
Yeah,
stickers.
stickers.
Maybe one of my CDs.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe one of Shawnee Kilgore's CDs.
Maybe one of my shirts.
It's worth it. Also, if you're having a good time and you appreciate Shawnee, yeah, we'll put one of Kim's sweaty shirts in there.
That's an unboxing video no one wanted to see.
Someone will be into that, and unfortunately, they would probably listen to our show. The tip jar in the back, it's this beautiful little clear crystal chalice.
Right over here.
Looks like the top of a jar is actually a real jar. That jar is for monies for. Speaking of millennial ways to acquire money, on your website you have this great write-up on yourself where it says something about living in a crowdfunding fairy tale. And this there's a quote, so it's like she's living in a crowd. I think it's one of those things that's beautiful and frustrating about the sort of crowdfunding, but I really love to hear your opinion and your experience with crowdfunding your first project and how that was in kickstarting yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Kickstarting yourself. I hate
yes.
myself.
Yeah.
Kickstarting myself in the ass. No, the first campaign I did was, it's so much work. Like, it was an unimaginable amount of work, every waking hour of every day. But yeah, the fairy tale kind of part was that a week or so in, I got a backer named Joss Whedon, and I still had to ask my sweetie one more time, like, who is that again? The last time, I know now. But yeah, so that was really incredible. He had no idea who I was, but was just in a hotel room between filming Avengers 2 in some country or another. And yeah, just came across my campaign and gave me some money, and now we've got a lifelong friendship and this really cool project together.
Wow.
So that was certainly an unexpected outcome, but but it's kind of the way to these last two albums for sure would not have been possible without that kind of outreach and community support for sure.
Yeah,
all around the
world. And he's here tonight, right? He's back there.
Yeah.
He's over there. Yeah.
Some guy just waved in the back. Yes.
Slow
Oh
down
my God, it's
on
Joss
the whiskey.
Whedon. Oh my gosh,
Slow
I really
down.
wanted to see how many people would look.
Kim's shirt just gets pelted in that direction. We're like, oh God, he's near. Okay. But you said it's so much work all the time. I think it's one of those weird misunderstandings that I think particularly my mom is like, oh, you could just start a Kickstarter and do whatever you want. And I'm like, oh no, that's just for
like early retirement or something.
Yeah, it only works if you outwardly tell a gay couple you won't make them their cake, and then a bunch of Fox News people donate money to your. That's really the only way you can get overnight money on any of those things.
Yeah,
it's such a misconception that it's not any work at all. What are some of the things that you think people will be surprised to hear, just the effort and the time?
I think I've had a lot of people ask me, kind of what would you suggest? And the thing is, if everyone thinks that they're over posting, or they're like, I don't want people to get sick of me. I'm like, your campaign's been up for 3 weeks, and I'm one of your best friends, and I haven't seen it yet. However much you think you're posting, you have to go times 10, but you got to find creative ways to do it. You can't just be asking. You got to, I did some weird stuff. I did some a crazy happy dance out on my porch. So I'm so excited about this, or find creative ways to give while you're asking. But yeah, it's a several time a day, kind of thing. So.
And it said that Joss Whedon was he has a quote where he's she's just so the honesty in her music and the fact that her writing, everyone can find themselves in your writing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think, or is it music your way of being honest with other people? Is it how you tell your truth? That's a super cheesy way to say that. But
yeah, no, totally. It's one of the ways, but I certainly am that honest in my life as well. I don't really sing anything that I don't say as well. So it's kind of a continuation, but music certainly allows me to take things that maybe would be much more difficult to process. And there's nothing that feels so good as my heart is shattered and broken right now, but I just wrote the most amazing song about it. There's a unparalleled joy kind of that comes with that feeling of being able to say exactly the right thing the way that you want to say it.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I know, it's come on, we always get a little weepy at music firsthand. We try to make it fun and light.
Yeah, I just yell A lot. That's
I just
how I get it out.
sweat myself
Yeah, I
enough.
just sweat and I eat French fries.
You were by Texas Music Magazine named one of the #1 songwriters. The Leon. We're gonna keep doing.
Page as well, and
Hey,
I call my patrons the Songbird Society.
Cute.
It's awesome. I've been writing a song a week since December of 2013. So if you do some math, that's a whole lot of songs.
Wow.
So I think 4 years ago, I just had my 4-year anniversary, I think, on Patreon. But I was like, I'm writing these songs every week. I should probably make them available for anyone to hear. So yeah, I continue to post a brand new song every week to Patreon. And
Wow. That's awesome.
it's an addiction at this point and possibly not that healthy anymore.
There
but
you go.
so
That's
support me in my addiction, creatively speaking.
comedians interviewing
yeah.
musicians. We support addictions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the healthy
the
kind.
anti-12-step program.
Exactly.
Right.
That's fair.
So yeah, so I've got a per
so
it's a per
impressive.
song thing. Y'all have a per month, and I've got
Mhm.
the per song going. So
Do you
that's
tend to
fancy.
see like something different in each, like, well, yeah, each song's gonna be different, but like is one week like super silly and then like another week it's
I've
like,
got some really weird shit up there.
yeah.
Like really weird.
Yeah.
It's like I'm possibly most proud of the fact that like I really don't know anyone else that is so willing to write any like whatever shows up, and I'm like, cool, the muse said this weird thing and I'm gonna sing about it and post it, 2 minutes after it's done to the Songbird Society.
I feel
So,
well. That,
yeah,
that
it's
has
really
to be
interesting.
like your the honest nature. Like people who have things to hide are afraid of putting things out there because they're afraid of getting like someone finding holes in it, right? Like someone
Sure,
who's
yeah.
unafraid to share something is someone who is also unafraid to answer to someone else's opinion on it. Like, okay, maybe you didn't know. Well, it's what the music said. I love that.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Is there a weird song, the weirdest song that comes to mind?
There's one the there's two that come to mind. One, the only words in like ambiance of like Casio keyboard noise, and then I had a typewriter that I was just pinging out like it was like rhythm on there, and then I just sort of free formed some like really introspective like layers of introspective thoughts on top of that. So that one's really weird. And then I wrote one about it's called Lester Pearl and the Buffalo.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't really know what's going on, but he's maybe up in like the hills of Montana and is just going to like visit the buffalo. He's had his heart broken, I think. And then all that you know is like, you're kind of left wondering, you're like, did he just get trampled by a herd of buffalo, or did he like turn and run away, or like what actually happened to Lester?
He is a buffalo. It's an M. Night Shyamalan film. He is the
Yeah.
buffalo.
I think that it's like he waved hello to the buffalo. He waved hello to the buffalo, and he never came back again, or some. I don't really remember.
Buffaloing. No,
Kim Stacy.
chickens and buffaloes.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
I tried to have it.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
So it's fun. So sign up and hear all my weird shit.
That's awesome.
We're
We're into weird shit.
We have I'm being told there was a fan question, but it's not coming in on our thing. So while that comes in, I'm going to ask
yeah,
you.
no.
There it is.
Yes, Kate Howard asked, if you had a third pet, what would it be? Asking for a friend. Is she offering her services as your pet? Ooh, Kate.
I would have.
Pizzoli.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pizzoli.
if Pizzoli is not available after the half an hour since she was here,
Yeah.
I think a pet armadillo would be
Yes.
amazing. We have some in our backyard. We have little baby armadillos in our backyard, and they are the cutest. Like, yeah, we call them
do
we
they
call them
make noise?
snorflers.
Snorflers? That's what I call my dog.
Really?
Yes.
That's kind of the noise that they make. I can hear when they're like snorfling around in the leaves. Like there's no other word for it.
How many times, Kim, have I said, oh, Mercy was just out snorfling around, smurfling? I say snorfling and smurfling.
That's
what in
really
the-
sweet.
We're friends. We're
Yeah.
They
friends.
have
Yeah.
leprosy. Armadillos
but-
have leprosy.
But this is not way back when, and you can just take some antibiotics, and you're fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Wait,
it's not
really?
really a
There's
threat
an app
anymore.
for that.
Yes.
Download the app and get rid of your leprosy.
I was trying
Adopt
so
an
hard to come
armadillo.
I was trying so hard to come up with a quippy app like Leps Up or something.
Leps app.
Nope. If I'm fired.
It's a weird dating app.
Before we go into these next two songs, I wanted to ask, since you're good friends with Daisy O'Connor and she's a friend
Yeah.
of the show.
Yes.
I love her.
I love her too.
So incredibly talented and stunning on stage, like just incredible to watch. I want to know if you have any good embarrassing Daisy stories.
Oh man.
She's gonna kill me, but it's okay.
Golly.
I love
No,
you.
I don't. I honestly don't know if I do. Like, she's such a I feel like it's impossible to actually embarrass her because she just owns herself so well, you know?
Yeah.
Amen.
Let's try, though.
She burped into the Whataburger drive-through window. That's like the
But, like,
lady
took him
like
by the... Yeah, like,
She
took him
probably
and breathed
did
into
that.
his mouth.
You guys
She's
were
so
in the
cool,
back
though.
seat. What?
Yeah.
You know.
She's too cool to embarrass. I think I've
Yeah.
asked somebody else that. I think I asked Jamie Harris that because they're good friends. She was like, "No, she's too cool." I've just been trying to.
But
I'm trying to
if
bring it down, love her.
if she were to do, whatever she did and you did it and you would be embarrassed by it, what would that thing be?
I know my show with the cool band that was playing at the show.
Ooh.
They were really
Ooh.
cute. And
AC/DC.
yeah, so I was getting a little, tipsy and whatnot. And I was trying to figure out where I knew the guy from. Like, he looked so familiar. And finally I just burst out with it. I remembered. And I was like, have you ever been to Bellingham, Washington? Just like where we were. So, yeah. So if you were to ask
okay.
Daisy that question,
No, wait, hold on. That's just me at bars.
That's
it's a
great.
good ploy. People often
Yeah.
feel bad for you and talk to you for 20 minutes after. It's fair. You guys ready to hear some more music?
Yes. Couple
right,
more
let's-
songs.
2 more songs.
Well, my partner was born and raised here in Austin. His name is Will Wallace. Brilliant musician, wonderful person. Took a job in Brighton, England at the beginning of last year. So this is my song that I wrote, kind of processing that whole thing and some stuff about our country and other countries. It's called Ode to England. I've made a lot of motion. I do a lot of things. My baby crossed an ocean. I miss his company. I've got a lot to think on. What am I doing here? And could I do it better? Or else just disappear? I miss Barack Obama. I miss the way it was to have a president I looked upon with grace and love. You never see it coming, you never see it clear, but the gold, born a white girl with a healthy chance of growing old. But if I leave the country, I'll see a sinking ship. I haven't done enough to fight, and I'm ashamed of it. I make a lot of motion. I do a lot of things. My baby crossed an ocean. Thanks so much. Okay, I want to poke some fun at Texas for a song. This is all good-natured fun. I love Texas. I'm really happy to live here. The song was inspired by a house concert host that we had about 10 miles outside of Amarillo, Texas, and he was telling us about the dramas of the neighborhood. I don't remember exactly what was going on. There's like a herd of, elk or someone. I didn't know what was going on, but I just wanted a cup of coffee on the long drive home and could not find one. So here's my Texas fun, and it's called Too Much Texas for Me. They put it on t-shirts, they put it on hats, and cut steaks in the shape of 8 hours, crossed 10 county lines. No end in sight I could see. I ain't seen a Starbucks in 500 miles. That's too much Texas for me. Too much Texas for me. It's every horizon I see. Too much Texas, too much Texas. That's too much Texas for me. There's ragweed, there's cedar, there's elm, and there's oak. There's mold and more pollen from trees. It's harder to breathe than it is to buy guns. Well, that's too much Texas for me. Too much Texas for me. It's every horizon I see. Too much Texas, too much Texas. That's too much Texas for me. Oh, 5 pounds of ribeye an hour to eat. The billboards are saying it's free. You can't waltz across much with that kind of a gut. Well, that's too much Texas for me. Too much Texas for me. It's every horizon I see. Too much Texas, too much Texas. That's too much Texas for me. Too much Texas, too much Texas. That's too much Texas for me. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, that's now my favorite song ever.
Honestly.
That's
You
great.
can't really argue with any of that.
No.
So no.
And also from
No.
both of us not being from Texas.
Kim and I do this to each other all the time.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Texas thinks it's invented Texas or something. My God. It's true. See, this is going to be worse backlash when I said I didn't like avocados. Like, we're going to get
Don't repeat it.
unfollowed.
Don't
Getting
like
blocked.
avocados.
It's just sometimes.
Mm.
Sometimes.
A bad avocado is the worst thing ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, but good avocados.
A good avocado is amazing.
A good avocado still tastes like a prop. Like, it looks like it shouldn't be eaten, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
True. Second one. The third one. It
You have
just
to
goes
pick
to
out
3.
the lie. Everyone has
Yeah.
to hold up their fingers for which one they think is the lie. Kim, start off. We'll give the example.
Okay, but we're playing
Yes, we're playing.
because I worked hard on these.
I did
Okay.
too, sort of.
All right, number 1. I saved my cousin's life sledding. Also, I'm from
Sledding?
Vermont, so I was
Sledding.
probably
Sledding.
sledding. Not Schlitterbahn, but sledding down a hill,
Uh-huh.
snow. Okay.
Okay.
I hit a deer when I was riding my dirt bike.
Oh my God.
And I got in 2 car accidents in one night and trashed my father's car.
Kimberly.
A lot of people don't think
I'm
that
gonna
I
go
ride a
sledding.
dirt bike, and that kind of hurts.
I go with one.
Maybe 2.
Okay, again, live in Vermont. Lots of
But-
deer there. Okay, so we got a lot of twos.
Andy McIntyre is giving us the bird. That was not the
Finger.
assignment.
Yeah, that's the one. I did give it as an example. You did say what?
Andy's like, I didn't.
So those of you who put up the first one, you're incorrect. It's the second one is a lie.
Oh, what?
So happens more often than not in Vermont is that a deer just doesn't know where it's going,
Right.
and you're driving.
Washington too.
Yeah, they
for
just
sure.
don't
They're
look
everywhere.
both ways. No one helped them.
They don't have school to tell them that.
Yeah, well, I mean, they travel in packs.
They don't
so
have dare
should.
programs either. Do you know how many deer there are out there with meth problems? A lot. I'm from Kansas.
The
That's
deer
real
and the
talk.
armadillos.
Poor things.
Oh, God.
I liked yours. I like that you were like, yeah, I totally saved my cousin's
I
life
did
sledding.
save my cousin's life sledding. She was headed towards a cliff and a barn, and I flipped her over. She did not talk to me for 2 days, but
Good
she's
Lord.
alive.
Fair enough.
So that's all that matters.
I was once stuck in an airport in Mexico City.
Yeah, that checks out.
My dog called the cops once.
100%. Multiple times, though.
And I was John Benet Ramsey for Halloween last year.
You just did 3 facts. Someone doesn't
Spot
understand
the
the
lie.
game.
There's a lie in there somewhere, I promise.
Uh,
Earl thinks it's 3. Oh, a lot
I
of 3s.
I think it's 1.
Oh, you think that I was not stuck in an airport in Mexico City?
Yeah, just because the last 2 are so real.
I believe the dog one 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
well,
one's
you
real.
should be. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was violently high in my apartment once, and my neighbors were fighting. And I thought it was my neighbors across the hall, which are a couple. So I was like, that's no bueno. But it was actually the couple next to me who they are brothers. And they were fighting over an Xbox controller. Did not know. So I had the cops ready to dial like an idiot. And I was like, I'm going to do this. And I was like, I'm not a narc. Also, I'm really high. They're going to come over here and be like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I heard yelling, and then the walls started melting. I had no idea. So I panicked and I didn't do it. But then I passed out on the couch, and my dog walked over my phone, and I was woken up by the cops because my dog had just paw dialed the cops.
That probably really helped your paranoia a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Super great. Also, I definitely got stuck in an airport in Mexico City.
Ah, dang.
I definitely did. I was John Benet Ramsey 2 years ago, not last year, but I actually didn't pull it off.
Don't know.
And I wasn't technically John Benet Ramsey. I was the zombie version because it's been a while. It's fine.
No, you
and
don't
I did
play
Zom
this game
Benet
right.
Ramsey.
You
I
do
wasn't
not.
John Benet. I was Zom Benet.
No,
There's a
no.
difference.
We're fighting. You can't play this game ever again. You
I
do
was
this
missing
every
an
time.
eyeball. It was too much, Brenda. You're right. And I lost every contest I walked into that night. They were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, what? Like, no one knows. Whatever.
Just what?
Fine.
It's Thursday.
You dress up as one little dead white girl and everyone's mad. Sorry.
You should know that.
That's fair. All right.
Okay.
Wow.
I heard it. Jesus. Okay, sorry. People do blackface for Halloween. I'm not worse than them. Thank you.
That's true.
I'm not. Dead face is better. Also, I was dressed like a zombie. No one knew. I'd look like zombie toddlers and tiaras. You didn't know. Unless you're a truist. I'm not gonna keep going on this. Sorry. What are your 2 truths and a lie, Shawnee?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I could do long division by the time I went to kindergarten.
Whoa.
I have broken 3 car windshields with my hand.
Good Lord.
No one piss you off.
And I dressed,
you don't
let's
know.
see. What else? I have dressed as a chicken for Halloween twice.
Twice. I like the commitment to that.
No, if you say once, if you say that it was only one time, I'm going to be really mad. You're a really nice person, but I'm going to be so upset. So
I'm gonna think it's the car windshield with I think it's 2 instead of 3, or maybe
again,
4 instead
no,
of 3.
long division.
Long division. That's
Yeah,
All right, what do you
kindergarten.
think, Cal?
Okay,
I totally
I
think she knew how to long divide.
Wow, long divide.
A
I don't
lot
know how
of
to
people
talk.
are
Well,
saying
you know how to long
too.
divide.
It's too much Texas for
Okay.
me.
Too
It's
much
infiltrating my
Texas,
damn
right.
brain.
Long divide.
I see a whole lot of 2s. And you are correct in that it was only twice with my hand and once with my foot.
Ooh, what happened? What?
One of
Not
them was
playing
just
this
a
game.
couple days ago, and there was a mosquito in my car.
How big was the mosquito?
Also, do you lift,
Big
bro?
enough.
Damn.
Oh my God, a prehistoric mosquito.
Oh my God, I drive a Prius. It was a Prius. historic mosquito.
It was a previous.
I broke a window once because I thought my mom was leaving me for school without me, and I just broke the window. And I got in the car, and my hand was bleeding, and she's like, "Well, that's what you get
Serves
for
you
being
right."
a dick." And went to school with glass in my hand. And
Me
I
as
was
a
like,
parent.
I can't long divide. Yeah, so
Shit.
great.
I love that. We don't have that much time,
Let's do it quick.
but we're gonna play this
Okay.
really, really fast. It's
Okay.
actually. I'm just gonna ask you. I was just really proud of this because I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than it was. Porn star or rock star? These are either the name of a porn star or the actual name of a rock star with a fake name,
Kim Stacy.
Okay.
like Kim Stacy.
Both.
So I just need you to tell me if you think it's a porn star and a rock star, because we think Shawnee Kilgore would make a badass porn name, but in like the best way, like in the kind of like
She's also talking for her and her other personalities. I just
Kim
wanna be
Stacy is
separate.
her porn name.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
some of these are funny. Okay.
Okay.
Karma X.
Oh,
That's probably a rock star.
Kim.
porn star.
Kim is right. Karma X is
Okay.
a rock star or porn star. I can't do it. She's a rock
She's a
star. You
porn
said that
star.
earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Brian Hugh Warner.
Ew.
Rock star? Is
Yeah,
that
that's Marilyn
dirty?
Manson.
Okay. All right.
Brian. Marilyn Manson's name is Brian.
Boring porn star.
Boring porn
A
star.
boring porn star.
That's a boring name.
Oh,
It's a
Kelly
boring name.
Devine.
Yeah. She's probably great. She's probably
And she
great.
probably knows nothing about the drag queen Divine, and she doesn't do her. If she did crazy eyebrows like Divine, I would watch that porno. Like a really beautiful woman with just like the
No.
terrible big black arched eyebrows,
She looks like a supervillain.
big glitter garage doors. Yes. Okay. Courtney Harrison.
That's a
Por-
rock star.
porn star.
No, that's Courtney Love. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
It's Courtney Love.
I nodded
can
like
see
I
Andy
knew that.
McIntyre
I
back
didn't
here like,
But
this is the best
Courtney
trivia
loves-
game ever.
But Courtney Love sounds like a porn star. Why does she?
True, right? I thought
Yeah.
it was funny. Okay, Sharon Peters. I love that one so much.
Porn.
I love it so much.
She's a rock star.
She's
I
out
don't
there.
care
She-
who she is.
Sharing her gift with the world. Sharon Peters. Okay. It's so good.
I hope
Okay.
she doesn't do group sex.
Robert Ritchie.
Rock star.
What do you think, Rockstar? What do you
Yeah.
think?
Robert Ritchie?
Mm-hmm.
Rock star.
Yeah, it's Kid Rock.
Loser.
His name is Rob Rich, and he's like, I'm going to go by Kid Rock and drink nothing but Mountain Dew for the rest of my life. All right. This
Wear
one's funny.
tiny tank tops.
Robert Cummings.
Oh, gross.
Probably a rock star, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Rob Zombie's real name.
Oh, poor baby.
Robert something Cummings. I was like, good God. I'd like to see married a porn star, though, so good on him. Okay, the last one I'm going to ask is it's a twofer. I'm going to ask two names at the same time, and you have
Okay.
to tell me. It's Ricky Six or Frank Ferrano.
Ricky Six.
Ricky Six
How
and
do
Frank
you spell
Ferrano.
six?
Those are two names for the same person?
Right? Because Ricky Six is a lady porn star, and she's an idiot. She doesn't spell it with 6 or 3 X's. It's just 1 X, like an ass. Like, who's Ricky Six and doesn't? But Frank Ferrano is Nikki Six's real name. That's a badass porn name.
Yeah,
Frank
but would you
Ferrano.
wanna have
Right.
that your name be your porn name?
Kinda now.
I know my fake porn name. One of those ones was your first pet, and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
road that
Like
you were
your
born
street,
on.
yeah.
Nikki
Yeah.
Overbrook.
Ew.
Right.
It's not that bad.
Mine is pretty good. Mine is Sugar Babbage.
Babbage.
Babbage, yeah.
You're an Irish stripper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine's
love that.
Bubba Rockingham. That sucks. Oh, Bubba Rockingham, long divide your penis.
Well, that's like a not bad drag king name, though. All right.
bad.
Give it up for Shawnee Kilgore and playing porn star, rock
Yes.
star, and Two Truths and a Lie.
Thanks, yeah, it was so fun.
We're gonna cut this live stream here, but she's gonna play a couple more songs for you afterwards. We'd like to thank the Brixton for having us so much. Thank you.
Brixton.
Please tip Heather.
Yeah, and
Kicking ass
Nine
behind the
Bandit
bar.
Whiskey, Austin Eastsiders, and don't forget about the jar of there for Shawnee
Donate
Kilgore.
money to Shawnee. Also,
And-
thank you to Awesome Pets Alive for being here
Yeah,
again.
mommy.
Thank you for bringing Pizzoli. She's perfect. Get her adopted. She deserves it. And our volunteers are an incredible team. Thank you for always putting in time. We love you and appreciate you. Also, it was Claudia's birthday this week. Bam, 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 bam. She's 16, everybody. Come on.
You
Okay.
have to get out of here.
And again, another round of applause for the Brixton and Shawnee Kilgore. We're going to cut this live stream, y'all. Please join our Patreon. Hang out with